When I was looking at those videos that I saw, those testimonies, and I thought, well, it sounds too good to be true. And now I feel like I'm experiencing it myself. It's like working miracles. My name is Christina. I'm from Germany. I live in a suburb of Munich. And I've had multiple sclerosis for a little over 24 years by now. Over the last years, I've had COVID for 3 times. I've had long COVID, and then the MS started to decline again. So by now I was diagnosed with secondary progressive MS. My walking declined. I had problems with my balance again, fatigue and a lot of pain. Couldn't sleep, so I really didn't feel very good. And I think 1.5 years ago, I was reading about all those testimonials and I saw videos, and to be honest, I thought, well, this looks a little too good to be true, because it's like working miracles. I was very, very happy to be invited here to Cyprus and to get help. And so now I've been staying here for a week, and I've been treated several times with TPS and with TDCS. And I'm still a little overwhelmed because now it's day 5 of the treatment. And when I came here, I still had a lot of problems, and we did some neurological testing. And in those videos, you can clearly see that my balance was totally off. I wasn't able to stand on one feet, let alone walk in a straight line. I was very tired. I was in a lot of pain. And right after the first treatments, you could see a first effect. I know that this is not the final effect. I understand that it'll take another 3 or 4 months to see the full effect of the treatment. But even now, after a few days, I'm starting to see a difference. Especially my balance is great. So today we were joking around and I said I can dance the Zitaki now. And it was a really great time to be here, because I feel so much better now after just a few days of treatment, and I'm really looking forward for the full effect in a few months. When I was looking at those videos that I saw, those testimonies, and I thought, well, it sounds too good to be true. And now I feel like I'm experiencing it myself. It's very amazing to see that there's an instant effect after such a few days of treatment. And sorry, I'm getting a little emotional now, because it's like being given a second chance on life, and that's really great. Yes, and I'm looking really forward for the next month to see how things develop, how my body will heal, how my brain will hopefully build new tissue, because that's what I understand how the treatment works. And I've been here with a friend of mine and a colleague, a doctor. We've been working together for a little over 9 years now with this other treatment, the Coimbra protocol. And we're planning to do the same with neuromodulation in Germany. And he'll get trained next week, I think.
My name is Johannes Demuth. I'm 52 years old now, and I'm doing medicine for a long time. After university, I went on straight to China and was interested in Chinese medicine. I came back to Munich, and then we met Christina. You know, it was like a destination that Christina came to my place to help these patients, because in Chinese medicine I just did autoimmune diseases, where many of them are neurological as well. Of course, MS, multiple sclerosis as well, and many more. And I did that with Helmut Retzek. He is also an approved SOZO doctor who does in Austria a lot of SOZO stuff. And he told me, Johannes, this is the missing 5th element you're searching on your journey being a doctor. And so when Christina decided to come here, I asked Petros and Christina if I may accompany as a doctor, because I was curious what's going on here. So I was here for a week. I already applied for the workshop next week, and I'm very sure I will continue, because now, after learning medicine in university, learning the Chinese medicine, doing really as a first adapter in Germany, 9 years ago for the Coimbra protocol for autoimmune diseases, there's now the missing link that you can treat local at the brain, which I never had before. I did not know that this was possible. So I knew that there was always modulation going on, but not with the effect. I do not know till now why it's so working, so amazing effects, which you can read from the testimonials of the other patients. For me, it's like striking, because I'm also a little bit confused, because I'm not in the position now really to explain it. But what I know, I will get in because I want to learn it, and I want to give that knowledge to the patients.
So during my time here in Cyprus at SOZO, I've been trained to use the devices that they're using, and they have different ones, I understand, and the one I already worked with another device from SOZO a few months ago. I was being treated by a German doctor with the Plato headset, and now I've been trained to use the Neuronica, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And I've been trained here how to use it, and everybody was so helpful and so nice, and it was a very, very nice atmosphere here, and it was easy to understand, and I'm looking forward to using those devices at home now. I'll have to use them on a daily basis for the next, I think, 3 months. And then, as I understand, there'll be another appointment to maybe change the program a little, or maybe, I don't know how things will go. Maybe I'll be healed by then, I don't know. Well, coming here, I had a bit of a mixed feeling, because on one hand, I had my hopes had gone up very high, because I was really starting to feel a little depressed over the last month, because my walking declined. I needed more and more help, and I'm a very independent person. So I had high hopes on one hand, and on the other hand, I was trying to not to have too much expectations, because I didn't want to be disappointed. But to say the least, I think the treatment has I'm not disappointed, on the contrary. I think my expectations have been met, not only met, but I don't find the right words now.
So it's amazing. We have now a method for treating the brain, the spinal cord directly. That's new stuff. I know that Petrus will be a game changer for my life and for the patients in Munich. And if I can afford it, and I would like to have a reference clinic in Munich and do try to help the people. That would be my wish for myself in the moment.
Sometimes when I'm asked what do you do for a living, I say I've had 2 lives. In my former life, I was a HR manager, and I've worked with international companies. I've been a consultant in HR management for a few years, and then my health started to decline fast. I'm also a psychotherapist. I'm a trained naturopath and psychotherapist, and I've already started helping people with MS too a few years ago. But like about 10 years ago, when I found the Coimbra protocol, I started to devote my life to helping other people with MS, because I got a new lease on life and I want to give it back to other people. So what I do now, I work with doctors who are giving treatment with the Coimbra protocol, and together with other patients, I have founded a non-profit organization to help spread the word about alternative treatments, or let's not say alternative, about treatments that work, whether they have been double-blind tested or whatever, but things that work, because people are desperate and people need help. And that's what I like to do. And we managed to publish this treatment Coimbra protocol that I was talking about for the last 10 years. And I hope that we'll be able to do the same with neuromodulation, because it's still not that well known, especially in Germany. And it's not only a big chance for people with multiple sclerosis, especially those who we do have some patients that were helped with Coimbra protocol, but the disease was already too far gone, so their damages were already too big, and they did not get full function back. And I'm really hoping that we can help those people with neuromodulation. Well, what was important for me, or what made me take the step to come here to get treated, was that there is already a lot of scientific proof, because I'm a big believer in faith and everything, but I also need some data before I make a step and try something new. So for me it was really great that there was scientific data that already proved the effectiveness of this treatment. And then when I met Petros Katou, I could see that he's a man of faith as well, and it's really his mission to help other people, and that was so important for me. And when I came here, of course I was hoping that people would be nice and everything, but I was really happy with the overall experience, beginning from the whole planning process. I got all the help that I needed, and people were so friendly and so kind. And I can just tell people, go get treated, because it's after a few days I already see the success, and I'll make sure to inform people over the next month, and let them see how my story goes on and how my health will develop, and I hope that I can motivate a lot of people to get treated.